This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving this. Hey everybody, welcome back to the DaneBramageROCKS channel. Okay, if you follow me on my social media accounts, you know that I dropped a short little reaction video to Damiano David. My name is Damiano David. Okay, now, is Måneskin's Damiano David planning a solo project?
My name is Damiano David.
It's none other than the lead man from the band Måneskin, who I discovered very recently. One of my favorite bands on this channel, I like to follow. Got, pretty famous. Was on Eurovision, won that one too. And it seemed like after watching this My Name is Damiano David video that he was going to start a solo project. We weren't sure. He kept everyone hanging, but he left the date at the end of that video saying September 27th. Actually, it was throughout the whole video when he was just talking in the background about himself and how he went on this musical journey, circled right back around to the beginning, and all that came true. He's 100% what it seems like in a solo project, but all we know so far is one song has been dropped. So Damiano David has his own YouTube channel. The song he just dropped on the 27th September is called Silverlines Prod Labrinth. There. So don't know if this anything has to do with Måneskin at all. Don't know if it's rock. Don't know if it's pop. We have no idea. But since I'm a huge fan of Måneskin, I 100% want to check that out. So we're going to check out Damiano David's brand new song, Silverlines. Here we go. Okay, this should be an interesting journey. I have no idea what to expect. First time ever hearing Damiano David, but well, for most of us. Here, let's do this. There's the man.
Commander, I think we've lost him.
I feel sorrow no more.
I feel sorrow no more.
The call after the storm, and peace belongs to me until my tears run dry and clouds fall from the sky. And all my fears, they disappear, and I see silver lines.
This is kind of what I expected, actually. I didn't think that he was going to do another rock project. It wouldn't have made sense. I had a feeling he was going to find more of an artistic side, a softer tone, but gosh darn it, his voice is just undeniable, right?
A smile, I welcome you.
Oh, wow.
A darkness I've long forgotten you. Yeah, and peace belongs to me. Until my tears run dry and clouds.
You notice how the hallway's getting narrower as he goes down? That's very interesting. I'm loving all these scenes that are going on. I'm so sorry I interrupted right in the middle of it. I'm oh, look at that. There they are. His voice is freaking awesome. again, I expected this. I thought it was going to be a slower, like, hey, like calm. You heard the calm after the storm and the lyrics before, but it seems like he's just going through like reflections of the past, of his life, maybe. I don't know. Curious to find out what this one stands for, but he's definitely going down more of this narrow hallway and looks like he's trying to re-find himself again, right?
Until my tears run dry and clouds fall from the sky, and all my fears they disappear, and I see silver lines.
The last door.
Look at those light rays, no dark days anymore. Looking alive, ain't no zombies anymore. Don't need no battles, ain't trying to start no war. 'Cause peace belongs to
This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving this. His voice, he's hitting those high notes, he's hitting those raw notes, and this is, aside from his voice, I'm just enthralled with this video and the message. He says there's no darkness anymore, look into the light, and all that stuff. It does seem like he's finding light or finding joy again after maybe some dark times that he went through. I'm not sure, but we'll figure that out.
So where do you want to go?
Ooh.
Everywhere.
Let's go. Yes, this is so cool. Oh my God. We still got, oh, okay, credits. We'll roll through the credits. So this is just the beginning, y'all. Just the beginning. Hey, do me a favor while we're at it. Hit that like button for me. Everywhere. Fan-freaking-tastic. I have a feeling this is going to be a very fun journey watching him do this project. Okay. Yeah. There it is. We've kicked off Damiano David's solo career. And I am 100% here for the ride. I want to see where this guy goes because I'm just fascinated with his style, his voice, all the things. And of course, you know, getting to know them from Måneskin, this is going to be fun. I think we're going to enjoy this. A little bit different than what's usually on this channel, but being I'm a fan of the band that he's from, and I've always grown to love who he is and his voice and the way he sings and just that passion and that rawness you feel. I'm here for the ride. Let's try to find out what's going on though. So stick around for the wrap up. Hey everybody, welcome back. Damiano David with the song Silverlines. And I actually did find a good bit of information. If he continues on this journey, so I was reading through this article and I'm a little bit confused, but we're going to read through this real quick together. But if he continues on this journey, I guarantee I'm going to feature more of it on this channel because I want to follow this wherever this may go or doesn't go. And I'll show you what I mean. But if you want to know when that stuff happens, you're new to this channel, do those things for me. One more time, hit that like button. Let's check out this article here. So this is by NME.com, news on Damiano here. So Right away, Enemy asks, "Hello, David. Sorry, Damiano David. There was a line in your teaser video. If I travel all around the world to find my voice, just to end up where everything started." And that was that teaser video I was telling you about earlier. That's called "My Name Is Damiano David," which is on his YouTube channel, by the way. Is that referring to the DNA of this song? And he replies with, "No, it's more personal on a human level. In the last few years, we worked a lot, and I was starting to lose the focus. I was starting to value things that are not actually very valuable to me. I was basically making myself unhappy, and I was doing pretty good at it. This journey was a lot about cutting out all the excess and everything that wasn't 100% necessary for my happiness and satisfaction. It was more external, ejected ideas that were not organic to me. I caught in it. I had to do a lot of work myself to find out who I am. So in becoming such a phenomenon outside the shadow of Eurovision, you guys must have been living the rock and roll dream. That must have had come with its own pitfalls." He said, "I wouldn't call it a rock and roll dream. There are some parties, but it wasn't the rock life from the 70s or the 80s that a lot of people imagine. It's many interviews with many gigs and many work days." And that is true in today's industry. And it's got to be tough to live this lifestyle anymore, right? Just depends on, I guess, how you throw it. The song seems to be about finding the place of refuge. And he says, "Yes, this is the first song, but emotionally, it's the last one. It's the end of the journey. After all this work, I found my silver lining, and peace belongs to me." So right there, it sounds like that was all we're going to get, but I don't know. I don't want to believe that. The music video is essentially a beautiful short movie. What were you going for with this? It's basically a very metaphorical representation of the meaning of the songs. So there's turning it off to get back to life, finding the key to the access to the street, that to the happiness and stages of my life. So I wasn't too far off thinking that all those doorways were just reflections of his life, or maybe things that he saw or witnessed or experienced and all that stuff. And it comes out to the end of that last doorway where he walked through and he was in this big open area of freedom. All right, what did Labrinth bring to the table? He was so Labrinth is a co-op person, I guess. Okay, he is very accommodating. He asked me what I wanted to vocally contribute. It was great to blend our voices and experiment with that. That was the most meticulous part. So this interview goes on, and actually there's a whole nother one as well from Billboard, but I don't want to take too much time in the wrap up reading all that. So I'm going to leave both those links for you guys down below so you can actually check out. And those were actually interviews from him, so you hear the words directly come out of his mouth. So are we going to have more? I have no idea. If we do, like I said, it's going to be on this channel. So if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. I mean, I've done a good handful of Måneskin songs there, and I'm going to continue on this journey if he continues on this journey. Hopefully this is not a one and done because he has his own YouTube channel, but we'll see where that goes. But once again, if you're new here and you want to stick around and get notified when more things come out, hit those buttons for me. There, and I totally appreciate it. So all that information I'm going to leave about down below. So his YouTube channel, the link to that song, the link to those two articles that I just mentioned earlier, all down below for you, as well as my own stuff. So if you want to check out in my own socials, there are more ways to support this channel. All that is also there down below. All right, everybody, we're going to wrap this bad boy up. That was awesome. Damiano David with his song Silverlines. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep on rocking.